This has been an absolute huge week at the Marc Lopez Law Firm. Zach Bailey did a trial in Boone County. Zach, what was the case about?
So our guy works for Amazon up there in Boone County, and he'd been there for about 6 months. So every day for 6 months, he goes out the same way from the Amazon facility. Well, during busy season, November, they were starting to gear up for Christmas. So for the first time, they had police outside kind of directing traffic. Well, he wasn't able to go the way he wanted to go, the way he knows to go, the only way he knows to go. He saw other vehicles going that way. He saw semis going that way. So he tried to slowly turn to go the way he wanted to go. And
What was that? How were the officers directing traffic? Were they thrilled with our guy trying to go the normal way?
they were not. They first started tapping on his car, and then they took their flashlight and put a big dent in the hood of his car to get him to stop.
And so, ultimately, what is our client charged with?
He's charged with criminal recklessness for driving his vehicle towards the officer, and then obstructing traffic for the time he stopped when the officer stopped him. So none of the traffic that they were directing was able to move during this time. So they charge him with criminal recklessness and obstructing traffic, both as misdemeanors.
Now, criminal recklessness, that's kind of a broad crime, am I right?
Yes.
Starts to be misdemeanor, and then if you start doing crazy things, it kind of get more serious.
Right.
In this particular case, the officer saying your client driving at him ever so slowly, that was criminal recklessness?
Yes. The fact that he had to step slowly out of the way was criminal recklessness.
And then obstruction of traffic. You wouldn't think that's a crime, but again, that's a B misdemeanor. Kind of give us a breakdown of that.
So the way it's written is you have to intend to obstruct traffic. And so, in this case, I don't think he intended to obstruct traffic, but it's a pretty simple crime. If you're out there blocking traffic intentionally, you've committed a B misdemeanor.
And Zach said a really important word. He said, I don't think my client was trying to do that. Zach, we did a trial to the judge. Not only did you not think that, what did the judge say about these charges?
So she looked at not guilty on both. And so we're happy about that.
That's awesome. Now, anybody reading this thinking you don't have to obey an officer who's trying to direct traffic, Zach, that's wrong. What happened? There's still another part of this.
He was convicted of the infraction for disregarding a police officer who's directing traffic. So
you have to obey officers directing traffic. They're doing it for safety. In this particular case, though, just talking with you, talking with the client, it seems like the officers overreacted.
It did. I agree there's probably an overreaction here.
Well, this client called us up and said, hey, I want a trial. And we said, absolutely. And Zach handled it like a champ. Amazing day. Attorney Bailey, good job.
Thank
Super
you.
proud of you, man. Oh, you have no idea.
Thank you.
If you have any questions about anything, give us a call, 317-632-3642. And remember, always plead the fifth.